What's up, guys? It's Andy with MrAndyBuysHouses.com, and we're back with Nancy Wasdin from the Wasdin Group, guys. So listen, in today's video for this series that we're doing on the messed up titles and what Nancy's seeing has to do with probate, right? Have you inherited a property? Can you sell that property by not going through the legal channels? Or how do you even sell a property if mom or dad passes away and you know there's a property and you want to sell it? Can you sell the property, and how can you do that?
We find ourselves once again at the it depends answer. Right.
There's so much it depends.
That's true.
And I'm so glad I have you here because you have all the answers. Let's share it with them.
Why, thank you. Yeah. So when you have someone on title who's passed away, there are actually a lot of different ways to handle it, and you don't always have to go through probate.
Gotcha. Okay.
There are a couple of questions that I'm going to ask initially. It's always if there was a will or not, okay, and then generally family status. How many relatives did we have, or spouses, children, okay, and what their status is, if they're old enough to sign documents, if we know where they are, if they've also passed away, so we get kind of a family structure. If there is a will, and sometimes if there's not, we may need to go through the probate process. Gotcha. So probate, the word itself, is Latin for to prove, okay, and that just means that we're proving that this document was the intended and actual last will and testament of the person who wrote it.
Can you believe that I've been in real estate for several years? I've helped many people through probate, not me, but other attorneys as well. And I didn't understand and never knew that the word probate meant to prove. Isn't that crazy? I think I learned something new today.
I love it.
That's great.
That's good stuff.
And so one of the questions is, okay, if I inherited this property by default, how long is the probate going to take? That's a common question we get, right? I get. And so, what is the answer to that?
How much is it going to cost? How long is it going to take?
Is it pricey? It could be.
It can be. Mm-hmm.
And then, well, what do you think about the length of time, average? It all depends on the case, right?
It does. And those questions I was asking earlier, whether or not there's a will, and if we know where the family members are and if they're available, then that's going to be shorter and less expensive, probably.
Absolutely.
If we have it more complicated, there are things we don't know. If we're dealing with multiple generations, that's going to take longer and probably take more attorney time, which would mean more expense.
More expense, right?
We're fortunate here, though, because I do some probate on my own, and then in-house in my office, I share space with a probate attorney. That's all she does.
That's right. You guys do. And I mean, I think it's phenomenal having everything a one-stop shop in-house. And Nancy's a real estate closing attorney who we, when I close deals, I come through Nancy as well. She makes sure that the title is clean, and if it's not and it has to go through probate, Nancy does the initial setup, the questions. If she can handle it, great. If not, it goes into the in-house with Lauren. Mm-hmm. So this is great. So you know what? If you inherited a property and you're trying to sell it, and you think that by just signing a document because you think you're the inheritors, that could lead potentially to fraud. I don't say don't ever do that. Just speak out to Nancy. Hey Nancy, listen, I saw you in a video. You know what? I'm not even gonna sell the property to Andy. I'm gonna go somewhere else. No problem. Just get the legal advice. She'll guide you in the right way real quick. And what, if they do the closing here and I get to buy it, we may champagne?
Absolutely.
Awesome, great guys. Hey, stay tuned. We got so many more different videos coming. Love y'all. See you soon. Bye.